Hey guys, this week we don't have a theme, so I'm going to read you an excerpt from the math fiction that I wrote. Yes, math fiction. It's exactly what it sounds like. It will also be accompanied by finger puppets. So let's get started. Duo is 2 and there's this joint identity thing, but don't worry about it. 1 duo and 0.999 find themselves in the midst of the prime numbers, whom 1 and 0.999 had previously avoided at all costs, for they were the oddballs of the math-verse, or, according to them, merely misunderstood. The primes then turn their attention to 1 and 0.999, who smile uncomfortably, afraid that they are about to be attacked by this elite group of hipsters. Instead, 3 grins at them, sweeping her rebelliously pink hair behind her ear. "Welcome, friends," she says. "We've been wanting to meet you for some time." "Us?" 1 asks, positive that 3 is confusing them with some other numbers. "Yes, of course. Primes are the numbers whose only factors are 1 in themselves. Factors are the integers by which you can divide an integer yielding another integer. You can't really be defined as primes yourselves, but you're not composite either. It's very indie," 5 muses, playing with her septum piercing. "You're the only factor that we all have in common. In fact, you're the factor that everyone in the Mathiverse has in common. The one that binds us together. You are the common energy running through our collective veins." 1 and 0.999 nod and smile, discomfited by the talk of collective veins. "We are honored by your presence and hope you won't mind if we take a few pictures with you to post on our Instagram. You know, indie creds," 7 asks, holding up his vintage Polaroid as he straightens out his No Real Solutions Exist band shirt. 0.999 stammers to come up with a good excuse for refusing the picture. After all, he's heard the bone-chilling stories of 7's past. "I actually have this awful cold, and I'd hate to infect you." "Right, and I'm deathly afraid of cameras, especially the old-fashioned kind, so I think it's probably best we be on our way." The primes clearly know what the trio is trying to do, and a few begin to growl in a hipster werewolf fashion. 11 approaches them until he is only a few feet away from them, and 1 and 0.999 can see how his mascara has smeared. "Is this about that dumb rumor that 6 started? Because everyone knows that 6 is a dirty conformist. Totally mainstream. She even listens to pop music unironically, so when she runs around squealing that 789, we don't expect you to believe her. I mean, you're the one. You, of all people, should appreciate the difference between cannibalism and a live role-playing group about vampires, even if none of the composites get it." He taps his hands against the pockets of his skinny jeans, staring at 1 and 0.999 expectantly. "Right, yes, of course," 1 stammers. "Thanks for clearing things up, 11. "That's not my name anymore," 11 replies. "I go by Elvin now, and I'm saving up for that surgery where they sew up your ears to make them look like real-life elf ears." Well, that's enough of that. Before I go, I'll leave you with this picture of a person who got the surgery where they fold up your ears. Kelsey, I'll see you tomorrow.